Hey, how's it going, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of the DTB podcast, the number one barber podcast on YouTube and of the world.
Stayed down, came up, God made a way. Stayed down, came
Before we get this episode started, we just want to remind you guys to please go subscribe to our channel. Remember, when you subscribe to our channel, you become part of this community. You help the movement keep going forward, and you help the vision stay alive. Before we get started, we're going to pass it up to our co-host.
What's up, everybody? This is KO, and we brought the DTB podcast all the way from El Monte to Downey, California, in the house of Kolores Dept, man. We got the team of Kolores. Let's go.
Let's give it up for them.
So what's up, guys? What's cracking? You guys are talking about bring the podcast to the barbershop. The podcast is at the barbershop. Let's let them have it. Let them know. All
right, I'll start off. So I'm Fresh Face Chava. I'm from Compton.
What, like, you grew up in Compton?
Yeah.
Okay, dope.
I'm just a barber, and I grew up in Lincoln Heights.
How long you been cutting, Jess?
About 5 years.
Let's pass this to JOP.
My name is Moises. I go by Moy Cuts on Instagram. I grew up in the city of Linwood. Trying to put Linwood on the map out here,
Sir, what's good, fam? It's Rojo. I go by Rojo the Barber. Grew up in Compton. Was born in Inglewood, and low key, we trying to put Kolores on the map. And
Hey, Moy, I don't really know any barber like from Linwood, like that you could say, like, or I don't know if you guys know anybody like that's dominating the industry. And you're like, hey, that barber's from Linwood, and I just got interested because he said, like, I'm trying to put Linwood in the map. I don't know anybody.
Yeah. I mean, dang, bro. I feel like all over the cities around us, there's a lot of good barbers and stuff. A lot of competition right now. But dang, like, you can only believe that you're the best, and you got to put your own city on the map for sure. I worked with a lot of good barbers for sure in the city of Linwood, and damn, bro, it's time to be one of the best out here too and put Linwood on the map.
Hell yeah. Hey, so I want you guys to tell us a little bit why you started cutting hair, not how, why. Because at the end, at some point, you start cutting hair, but then the why is like why you continue to do it. So I want to know why you guys started doing hair and why you guys continue to do it.
All right, for sure. To be honest, it's something that was like around me. My brother started cutting my hair early, and after like high school, I didn't think much of it.
So your brother's a barber?
Yeah. And I picked it up as a hobby at first, but after like a year into it, I really enjoyed it, and I love that aspect of creating, and just getting better each day.
Hey, so you think you did it though because of your brother? Like your brother, like you think he didn't have any influence on you?
It has some, but
Yeah.
I like the whole aspect of being in the shop, looking good, all that.
Jez, let us know. Jez, why you started cutting hair?
I was going to school, Cal State Long Beach, and I had friends who were barbers, and I kind of just picked it up. I didn't want to go to school no more, and I wanted to like make money basically. Cause
How long you went to Cal State Long Beach?
2 years.
2 years? Damn.
Yeah.
I always tell people I was 2 years in Cal State Northridge. In the middle of it, I'm like, I'm gonna give up. I'm gonna just give up and go straight to barbering. But I couldn't do it. So why did you do it? Like, I'm pretty sure your parents, you wouldn't feel bad. Like,
My mom is very about like school, so she was kind of like bothered by it, but I was like, oh wow.
but the first 2 years were good or no?
They were good. It's just it's really expensive,
Yeah.
So I was like, I gotta find somewhere else to make money.
Yeah, that was a good jump.
Yeah. I had a girl, so I was like, I gotta have money to take her out.
Yeah. So then how you started getting clients to cut up?
The barbershop. Well, at first how I started was I couldn't find a barber to cut my hair. Because
Okay.
a couple years ago, like I don't know, they were just like the first time I went, they were like, oh, we don't cut girl hair, and I was like, hair is hair,
Yeah.
But they had a big issue with it, so I found like I had like a friend who was kind of like dabbling or whatever, and yeah, I kind of was like I can learn on my own, and that's how I started. So I started.
What style did you go in looking for, like, asking for?
Just a regular like
what, a fade?
like,
Low
just like a
fade?
fade, Like
Okay.
even like bald. I don't think. I think it was a taper fade, to be
The
honest.
taper fade.
And they're like, oh no, we don't do it. It's a different hair. It was an excuse. And I was like, hair is hair, but okay. So I left.
Yeah, that's interesting. I remember I had girls come and like they'll shave the back, but it was just about sectioning it. It's still like you said, hair is hair.
And I was like, I'm either gonna do it all or not do it at all. So I was like, I'm just gonna take it all off.
And then from there, what? You found someone eventually, or how did you?
Nah, it took me a while, and then I just started cutting myself up, and I couldn't do it. And then I practiced with my brothers. I have 2 brothers, and I used to mess them up until I found somebody.
Boy, why you started cutting hair?
Damn, it actually runs in the family, in the blood, bro. My mom.
Where you from?
My mom's from Colima, from they call it Manzanillo, I think, and my dad's from Guanajuato, Valle Santiago. My mom actually, dang, bro, she started cutting hair pretty young. She got her license out in Mexico when she was 16. Came out here and was putting that license to work, bro. Had a little a beach cruiser, and she'll go door to door to apartments, knocking on the doors and just trying to get some work, you know, trying to get that work in. And yeah, bro, that's she eventually met a lady. She put her in the salon. She started doing it good. And yeah, throughout the years, my brother, rest in peace, he actually would tell me, like, hey, like, cut me up, look, check this 30-minute video out, you know, like, barbers make it seem so easy on YouTube, right?
Yeah.
30 minutes, right? But in reality, you there like 2-3 hours, right? So I was like, man, like, damn, I'm gonna try it. 30 minutes, boom. Started trying it, and then boom, you know, eventually I started liking it, and I ran with it, and it's just something that I love, and it's a passion for me, you know. And
Does your mom have her own salon or no?
nah, bro. So, damn, that's a crazy story for sure. She actually was working with that lady for a couple of years, and that lady was already getting old, you know. So, but that lady had good clientele and everything, and that lady was telling her, hey, like, I'll pass you the salon with the clientele, the phone number, everything. But at the time, it was like back in the day, it was like the recession, so she kind of had like that fear of getting and then losing it, you know. So
Yeah.
she kind of like missed the opportunity, and that's kind of what has me going right now, you know. Like, damn, if she missed the opportunity, I'm open opportunity for the both of us, you know. Eventually have her working with me at a spot right there or something, you know, because that's what she really that's her passion too, bro. She eventually wants to get back into that.
So she still does it?
Yeah, on the
Yeah,
side.
oh,
That
okay.
studio, I had built a studio with my pops and everything in my garage, and that's where she be like cutting hair on the side and everything right now. So yeah, she's trying to get to it right now too, and
That's dope.
yeah, hell yeah, for sure. So I'm like, it's something that just runs in the blood, and I'm like, all right, like I gotta keep it going.
It was funny that
family,
my mom used to tell me that she used to cut hair in Mexico too.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm thinking like professionally, but turns out she was just cutting my brothers and my or like people. So she'll cut me up too, but she'll mess me up, bro. So I was like, yeah, I gotta go look for a barber, you know.
Yeah.
But it like that's awesome that your mom like already brought that from Mexico.
Yeah,
You
bro.
know, and then you pick it up, and now obviously you helped her with the renovating your garage.
Yeah, for
getting
sure.
her bar.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure she's gonna have like a good fulfillment the day she sees you.
No, yeah, that's
Open
the
up a
goal.
shop.
Yeah, that's the goal, bro. So, cause you know she would have had that fulfillment too, but you know the fear kind of got to her, and it's understandable, you know. But I'm like,
It was
damn,
probably in the 2008 recession, like
around there, I think so,
Yeah.
you know. But yeah, that's the goal, to kind of get a shop and be like, damn, my kid did it for the both of us, you know. And
yeah.
yeah,
Hell
that's the
yeah,
goal,
boy.
bro.
Hell yeah, badass.
Yeah.
Bro, let us know why you started cutting hair, bro.
Dang, bro, it's actually well, I actually kind of see it as more like of a hobby, but I always wanted to do it.
Yeah.
But I had actually moved to Vegas, bro. I had just turned 18, so when I was in Vegas, I was actually working out there. I was working in
Hey, why people move to Vegas though? I see a lot of people, like a lot of youngsters at 18,
Look.
19, they leave to Vegas. Why?
To be honest, I feel like Vegas, bro, is the perfect spot to go to if you're trying to build. Like, let's say you're still young, you want to get everything on your, you know, like basically start your life right there.
But
To be
that's
honest,
something they're telling you, or that's something that really happens?
To be
Because
honest,
I have an uncle that left from here to Vegas. Like, allá está mejor, allá no pagas
still
mucho de
there?
renta. Yeah, he's still there. Thankfully, he's been doing good.
Look, well, when I was out there, I had actually I was staying with my brother for like the first couple of months, bro. We had it was a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom, a carport, washer, dryer. We were paying like, what was it, like $825 a month, like $790, I think, $790, I think. Yeah.
For real?
Yeah.
Yo, that's dirt cheap,
Yeah,
bro. That's
Yeah,
dirt
bro.
cheap.
Yeah.
That's,
I mean,
I wonder if the prices are still like that out there. I know they're lower, way lower than over here in LA, bro. But man, that's
Nah, the last time I went to Vegas, the Uber guy told us like, "Hey, y'all LA people stay over there. Don't come over here. 'Cause y'all bringing the prices up."
Hey, that's
Yeah.
one thing. Nevadans, they hate Californians, bro.
They hate
No cap. They
Californians.
take that serious. Yeah, they take that serious. No cap.
So then, what made you come back from Vegas?
To be honest, so I was working in what was I doing at the time? I was working outside, whatever, and then I had actually bought the clippers, bro, because I had the extra money, and I was like, I want to do it, I want to try it. I had cut up my brother-in-law. My brother didn't want to let me do it, bro, and it's a trip because now he asked me for haircuts. You know,
Yeah,
so
it's like
But-
that. It's always like that.
So I had bought the machines. I did probably like 2 haircuts, and then I started cutting people for my job, bro. And honestly, they were the ones that motivated me. They were like, "You should do it." So at the time, I had some money, and I was like, "I'm gonna buy a truck." And I wanted to buy a truck, bro. I was so determined. And when I came back, that's when my mom told me, she was like, "Why are you gonna spend all of that money on a truck? Do something that you like." And at the time, I was still working, so I didn't know what to do. And that's when I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go to school. Screw it. And honestly, my boy right here was the one that got me into it, to be honest. Yeah,
The homie
he's,
boy.
The homie boy Cuts right here. He was my motivation, my inspiration, no cap.
Damn, boy. All right. Let's
Damn,
go.
talk about
man.
putting Linwood on the map. Look,
Yeah.
you inspired people around in your own circle, bro. That's crazy.
You know, inspire, motivate for sure. That's the thing. You know, if I could help anybody, I'm gonna help them for sure. You know, give them the hand. Because you know, when I started, a couple people did help me out, but you know, it feels good when they go out of the way to help you out. So when he hit me up, straight coming out of Vegas, he was like, "Yo, like, I'm trying to do this." I'm like, "Yeah, bro, pull up on me. Like, let's go get you some supplies, whatever you need to get you started for sure." And yeah, bro, I just told him about, you know, some couple of schools to go to and just kind of put him on the way, though. The main reason he's where he's at right now is him, though. Like, I just kind of pushed him to where he, like, guided him, basically, right? But yeah, bro, I'm proud of my boy. He's put in a lot of work. Went to school, finished it early, got his license recently, and damn, bro, that's the goal, you know, just
Damn.
inspire, motivate the future for sure, and then just build the empire and keep it going for sure.
Yeah, hell yeah. All right, let's do it.
And bring that ass here, boy.
Oh yeah, yeah. Let Eric introduce himself. Yeah,
Shout
yeah.
out the big homie Eric.
The big homie. He's gonna have to warm up, but straight into it. So Eric, tell us your name, your Instagram, and then your social right there. Let us know.
You're social.
Tell us your name, your Instagram, and then why you started cutting hair, bro. So
Hey, look cute though.
take it from there.
Well, I go as Nothing to Something on Instagram, and my name's Eric. And yeah, bro, I mean, I started cutting hair about 3 years ago. I started during COVID, bro, so I guess it's like a COVID barber type thing, you know? Everyone be saying that, but I always wanted to cut hair when I was in middle school. Yeah, I was young, bro, and my cousins, they were like, you should cut hair, and it was always just like an idea, bro, and it just stuck to my mind, and I just, like, when I was during COVID, I was working at Buffalo Wild Wings for about like 3.5 years, and I just got tired of it, and I was like, I need to do something.
So Eric, what was that determining moment when you're like, damn, I gotta leave Buffalo Wild Wings and become a barber? Like, what was it that triggered that in you?
But I low-key got fired, bro, for
Why you got fired? Why you got fired?
it's crazy,
Hey.
bro, because I mean, obviously there's not that much money in that industry right there, food industry. So I knew some guys that were right there, and I don't even know I should be saying this type of stuff. But
They ain't gonna watch it.
It just had to do with fraud, you know, bro. And I seen it like kind of a push, because I knew what I was doing, but I was just tired of the food industry type thing. And I remember I seen a girl I went to high school with, and she see me at on my job right there, and she's like, I seen her a couple of times, and since I was there for like 3.5 years, she's like, damn, you still here? And that kind of hit me like, damn. She's right, you know, like, I am still here. I got to do something. And
She's cute or not?
yeah. Majority of my homies, bro, they're barbers. So it just kind of like, it was like bound to happen, you know. I'll kick it around with them, and I'll see them the type of lifestyle they have. They get to dress fresh, you know, do their schedule however they like and all that. So I was like, you know, like I kind of see myself doing that. And yeah, when COVID happened, bro, I just took advantage, started learning how to cut hair, and I feel like it was perfect timing, because you know how all the barbershops were closed?
Yeah.
Yeah, so a bunch of like my homies and my family members, they let me practice on them. So it was just like good timing, bro, because that was good practice, you know. The more cuts you do, the more better you get. And I went to Master Academy right there. That's where I met KO. He was like the first dude I met right there, and I felt like it was a blessing, bro, because if I've never met KO, I would have not probably been right here, you know. So I feel like things just happen for a reason type thing.
So you have 4 years cutting too, right?
Probably, yeah.
How many years you have, Chava?
I'm 9 years in the game.
9 years. Jess, you say what?
5.
5. Moy?
Yeah, about 5 going on 6.
5, 6, and Rojo?
It's like 3 going on 4.
Damn, that's cool. You know, I actually have 12 years cutting hair. Yeah, I had 12 years cutting hair, but like professionally, like 5. Since I got my license, you know.
Okay.
But yeah, I think it's cool.
What age did you start?
I started at 14. I was 14, bro. Honestly, like I just like I don't know. I grew up selling hot dogs and cotton candy.
Okay,
in the streets.
Okay.
So I already had this mentality of like, okay, we could build a product and sell it, and people will give you money, right?
Yeah,
so
yeah.
then I was like, oh, when I was cutting hair, I was like, oh, this cutting hair thing is like you're giving a service and people are giving you money.
Mm-hmm.
So then I was like, the sooner I start learning how to manage money and how to run this as a business, the faster I'm gonna be, the more ahead I'm gonna be than everyone else.
Oh yeah.
So at 14, 15, I was already seeing the homies didn't have money. I had money. And then I'm like, okay, this actually feels good. I could buy my own stuff. Let me try to get better at it.
Yeah.
But I was already 14. I told the joke that I wanted to be a professional soccer player. Like, I wanted to be a professional soccer player. Like, I want, like, straight up. And I remember, like, at 15, bro, I'm in the shower crying, bro. Like, I'm going to give up on this. Like, I'm going to give up on this, and I'm going to go straight to barbering, bro.
Yeah.
And I remember crying, like, in the restroom. But the funny thing is that I wasn't even signed yet. I wasn't even playing for a club, but I already had quit. I'm giving up this soccer thing, bro,
Yeah.
and just going to cut hair. So yeah, hell yeah. So what are your? Let's go to what do you guys see yourself doing in the next 5 years? Like right now with this barber industry, like how are you gonna take advantage of it?
Damn, brother. Only God knows what's to come, you know. But you know, I feel like for most barbers in this industry, their goal is to own a spot for sure. You know, own a barbershop and build the empire, and you know, have a name for themselves. You know, have something to pull up and damn, like I did this, I opened this. I remember when I started. You know,
How do you guys feel about the people opening suites?
Sweets? I feel like that's smooth, bro. I feel like that's like maybe, you know, they're probably more introverts, more to themselves. You know, they like the privacy, or you know, maybe their clients like that, or you know, I feel like there's its own opinions on that, but I feel like it's smooth, bro. Like sweets are cool, you know. I feel like it's back to like not square one, but like when you first started, you're in your studio, like and that feeling was good, you know, when you were grinding by yourself and everything. But I feel like every barber has their perspective if they want to work at a shop or be at a studio, you know.
So what your goal is a barbershop?
Yeah, for sure. I like the whole vibe of the shop, like how everybody gets along, how we could joke around, talk about like what's popping, or you know, what new clippers coming out, you know, stuff like that, you know, because I feel like it's dope to work at a studio, but sometimes it could be a little depressing. Like
It would be
just by
depressing.
yourself,
It's boring,
you know?
bro. It's boring.
What do you guys think are the pros of working at a studio opposed to going into a barber shop? And I think Los cut it while we were at CT Barber Expo. He explained that really, really well. But I just wanted to see what are your guys' thoughts in regards to opening up a barbershop or working at a barbershop opposed to opening up a studio and being at a studio. What are some of the pros, like the good things, or some of the takeaways from that?
You could use a studio to, you know, do other services if you're doing like SMP, or if you're just trying to do content too in a particular way, and just offering more to your clients, giving them that whole luxury experience. So that's something that I seen a studio can offer, other than you can still do it at a barbershop. You know?
What do you think, Jess, opposed to, you know, barbershop environment to a more of a studio environment? What are some of the pros and cons to that?
Working at a studio, I mean, I think that's just for select clientele, you know? It's like for people who just want to go in and out and have a set schedule type, or who are more like business owners or whatnot. People like of a, I don't want to say higher class, but more, you know what I mean?
No, yeah,
Like,
you could really focus on like doctors and lawyers
Yeah.
Because look, some doctors and lawyers, they don't want to come to a loud ass shop.
Yeah.
They don't want to come
They don't.
to like hearing people complain about the problems when they already got problems.
Yeah.
Like they want to go to a suite where it's chill, they get to relax, you know. So it is.
I also
for
think
that.
that now that you're saying that, you also have the flexibility to charge more in a studio because
Yeah.
you're targeting a certain clientele. You know, versus like at a barbershop you can also, because like most of us charge. I mean, I think right now we're roughly around the same price, but you could charge more in the studio. You know?
Yeah.
But I mean, there's pros and cons. I think at a barbershop you have other people who push you and who motivate you, and I mean, it's a team. You know, it's like that saying that what's that saying? You go further together or something like that.
Yeah, you go further together
than alone. And I
Than
think
alone.
that's true.
Iron sharp as iron.
Yeah, iron sharpens iron too.
So I
No,
think,
you know what's crazy, that I thought that what I seen about the pros and cons about working at a studio, and some of the pros was that sometimes at a barbershop, right now what attracts clientele for you to be booked and all that stuff is the content that you put out. So sometimes you can't do a full content how you want it to look, or how all these amazing content that you see online, how it looks like. That takes a lot of time. It takes a lot of time. You have to move the camera around, and if you have like a busy schedule back to back to back, it's kind of difficult to get that perfect shot, to keep your client in the chair for an extra 15 or 20 minutes to get the best shot, or create that video that you want to create, to turn off the lights, put in the lighting. Sometimes at a barbershop, you can't do that as you have a full clientele, or there's other barbers around you that are walking around, their clients are walking around. We have kids that could be crying, screaming. I mean, there's a whole lot of things that happen at a barbershop that sometimes a studio is the best place to kind of create content, or leave those clients that you have that you want to create content with, leave them towards the end and have them be the ones of your models that are you for the content that you want to put out. So I know I heard that that's kind of what are the pros of kind of being in a more of like a studio environment, where you could get to shut off the lights, change color lights, and do all that type of stuff. So that's one take that I got from getting into a studio. But for myself, man, I love the barbershop environment. I don't think there's anything like that. You can see what your teammates can motivate you to do, and you can also grasp from your teammates of what not to do as well.
I like the studio thing. It just takes a lot of energy, bro. Imagine every client that comes in, you gotta be on the best energy, bro. Because sometimes I'm at the barbershop alone all day. I'm putting the movie here. I'm putting the podcast here. I'm alone. I'm putting music. We already got tired of music. Like, my brain is tired. Like, I remember my last client, and it's not fair for the last client to have you at zero battery. But within the barbershop, sometimes you don't got to be putting all that energy out. People put it out for you. They already welcome him. You know, they already joke around with him. And then all you got to do is cut, and you feed off this conversation. You feed off this music. It's not you trying to carry the energy all day, you know. Because I tell people, like, barbering for me is not tiring, but mentally it's tiring, it's draining. Especially if you're giving 100% to the haircut and to the customer service at all times. Is hella draining, you know. So I might see myself in the studio, but yeah, I'll definitely stick to the barbershop environment. Now I want to go to this question: is social media important to you guys right now? Because I'm gonna tell you something before you guys answer. Every person, every expo you go, every show you go, every barber's asking this question: how can I grow my social media? How can I grow my social media? Right? And for me, it's like, it helps you, it works. But if that shouldn't be your main priority to grow your social media, I think your main priority is going out and talking to people in real life and making them your clients. You know, so what is your take? What is your take on the social media right now in the barber industry too?
What's it called, bro? I feel like it's important nowadays, because before I came to this barbershop, I wasn't really on my social media like that. But that's why I did the jump coming over here, because I see how these guys are on their social media, and it does attract customers, because we had some clients come in here saying that they found us through social media. So I feel like it's important, you know?
I feel like, yeah, like social media is like the new era of marketing of that business card, you know, like, for sure. But dang, the old school way is also good as well. How you're saying of going and talking to people and telling them, yo, like, I'm a barber based out of blah, blah, blah. And then, like, you know, whenever you're ready to get service, I'll be more than happy, you know. And I feel like you showing that type of attitude, the type of person that you are, is like, oh, damn, he's low-key welcoming, you know. I'll probably go try him out, you know.
Yeah.
He's cool. He's a cool guy, you know. I'm going to give him a chance, you know. And, yeah, I feel like that works a lot, bro, for sure. But yeah, social media is a big platform for sure to grow. You know, I feel like especially if you collaborate with like let's say your coworkers. You know, you do a video and you collaborate. You drop 3 collaborations, and that's already that video on 3 different type of platforms, different Instagrams. You know,
is any of you guys doing TikTok right now? No one's doing TikTok,
bro. I think
well, you
we've been
about TikTok.
sleeping on that
I
for
am,
sure.
but I'm sleeping on it. I could be
Yeah, I
going
think we've
live.
been sleeping
I could
on
be posting everything on Instagram.
But
there
the bet
too.
that you're doing right now on TikTok, how is it?
I'm just posting. I don't know what I'm doing with it. You know,
I heard the algorithm is
I don't know, I
crazy.
think
Like,
it's
Yo, the
consistency,
TikTok's
bro.
where it's at right now. I hear.
it is.
From what I hear, you have to be going live. I think that's where it's at.
Yeah.
You have to be going live to get paid.
Okay.
Yeah.
To get
That's what
paid.
That's what I heard.
I feel like TikTok's more exposure for sure.
More exposure.
Yeah.
Easier too.
It's like worldwide. I feel TikTok is crazy worldwide in a sense to where you'll get views from different countries. You know,
Yeah.
just based on like a song that's catchy that's everyone using all around the world and stuff. And you never know, those people might fly out over here and then you get a DM like, yo, but I hear a lot that the people that do get clients from TikTok, that the clients from TikTok are a little weird, bro.
And they're flying out, they're driving out.
Yeah, they're here on a 2-day event or something like that. And it's crazy the stories that they have, but new clientele is always great clientele, bro.
Yeah. Well, the reason though, I was like, why are you like just don't focus on social media is because you could definitely give out a good impression on social media. The people are expecting something, but the moment they come in the shop and you didn't give them great customer service, that's where like it backfires on you.
Yeah.
Because they're
for
gonna
sure.
walk in, they're expecting the good vibe, and no one says hi to them. You don't even greet him. You don't sit him down. Like the customer service was whack. Like at the end of the day, you're losing that client. So I love social media. It works, but I think barbers also have to focus on customer service. Right when the
Exactly,
client walks
yeah.
in, right when we attract that client.
Yeah.
How do we keep that client?
Yeah,
Right.
You gotta welcome them for sure. You gotta, hey, what's up, boss? You got an appointment, or you walking in for sure. Like you gotta show them that you care about them. That
Correct.
you're grateful for them walking in. Because I feel like back in the day, you just walk into other old school like hood barbershop and you just sit down. They don't ask you nothing. You're just there waiting, and you're like,
They
damn,
skipped
when
you
is
like
my
5
time?
times already, yeah.
for sure. So I feel like that for sure is a big part, bro. Like I feel like that's one thing I have learned for sure, and it's something important that barbers should apply to their everyday life for sure.
Yeah. So my next question is this one: Would you guys rather charge a good price and do like 30-minute haircuts, or would you rather charge like $80-$100 and do like hour-and-a-half haircuts? What would you guys rather do? What's your take on that right now?
Let me hear you, Rojo.
Let's hear you.
I don't know. I feel like, well, honestly, I mean, people say, you know, it's time consuming, this, that. You could do shorter amount of haircuts for more money, this, that. But I feel like, honestly, it's more so your dedication and also just, I mean, you could charge whatever you want, but I feel like I would probably do, it's hard because I feel like I would take more time and still charge. Kind of like in the middle.
What do you
know?
think the client
Kinda like-
wants though?
Something I feel, well, that's another topic too. Like, what do you guys feel like is reasonable for, like, what do you feel like if you're gonna get a haircut? Do you think 30 minutes is cool? 45 minutes? Do you think an hour is too much? Like,
I feel like
what do
every
you
client
feel me?
is different, bro. Some
Every
people
client is
want that
different.
fast haircut. Some people want to take their time.
That's
Hey, you
another
know
thing,
me?
too.
I want a 30-minute haircut, bro. I want to sit down right there for an hour, bro.
I
Like,
agree, but I think you gotta know how to read the client that comes in. Like, you know your own clientele.
That's
If it's a
true.
new client, you obviously have to cater to them so they could want to come back and stay in your chair.
That's
But
true.
if you know that, you know, it's a FedEx client, he's coming in on his lunch break, and he wants
Mm-hmm.
a haircut, come in and out. And sometimes if you get him in and out, that tip might be fatter than what you actually charge for the haircut, bro. You just never know.
Yeah,
That's why
you
you gotta
never
be
know.
ready at all times.
Facts.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
yeah, I was asking you that because right now, like, he just did a live. Breed Baza just did a live, you know? Like, I be seeing him, right?
Chris
And
Bosh.
a lot of Breed Baza and a lot of people speak
Shout out
bad
that
about
boy.
him. Yeah.
Shout out that boy.
Yeah, he gets down.
cold.
Honestly, I grew up with a barber like that, and he was doing 35 haircuts a day. And he'll cut. I'll be like, "Hey, Pancho, can you cut me up?" We're like, "Yeah, sit down." He'll cut me up in 10 minutes, and it was cool. It was decent. It wasn't like bad. Now, that guy has a good mentality because, like I was telling Moy, like he showed on live, he's making 4,000, working 2 days. and he's doing like 10-minute cuts, 20-minute cuts. So he's doing like 5-6 people an hour, and bringing up his income. I could just imagine how stressing is that. But how do you guys see that?
Is that barber that actually finally put the clock?
Yeah, he put the clock on the wall.
People were like bashing him, like, "Oh, you cutting it?
Yeah.
Like, you know, that haircut was really 30 minutes, and you said it was 10 minutes." And then he actually put the clock on the wall, and everybody was just zippy quiet. Bro.
Yeah,
That was
yeah.
crazy.
What do you think? Do you think he gets quality haircuts every time, or 10 minutes?
I think, like I
the
said-
max he does 20 minutes, right?
Yeah. But my question would be: is he trying to impress the barbers, or he just trying to take care of his clients? Because at the end of the day, you try and take care of your clients, then you give them what they want, and for them it's a good haircut. For us though, it's gonna be like, damn, this will mess them up for sure.
Like he fast passed. I think us as barbers, we are criticizers. Like we have that barber eye, so we'll see something wrong with the haircut when in reality the client thinks it's perfect, and the person that's paying needs to think that it's perfect. Not everyone in the barbershop.
Yeah, exactly. That's true. Any final thoughts, Moy, on that? What you think? How you feel about that, Moy? Talk.
Bro, I mean, I don't know. I'm very the type, like, I'll take my time with a haircut because that's your work, bro. Like, that person's going to walk out and there's going to be another barber or just some other random person and check that cut out and be like, damn, what's up with that, you know? But back to what Kay was saying, there's probably that FedEx driver that wants in and out, right? He probably has those type of clients, right? That just want that in and out, that quick. Maybe he don't, you know. But that's something crazy, you know, that he does it pretty quick. And for sure, I mean, the quality, I'm pretty sure. Back to like his experience, for sure, he probably has a good amount of experience, you know, and you know he's probably been in it for years, so he probably knows the different techniques and shortcuts to accomplish that quick haircut and stuff. But I feel like, like rushing a client. I can't do that, bro. I got to take my time and really just put that detail in there, right? But yeah, I mean, I feel like that's pretty dope, though. Like that he could get those cuts done in that period of time for sure.
Hey, salute to your barber. Does he have an Instagram? Can we like follow him?
Who?
I mean, the old school barber you're talking about.
Oh, Pancholin?
Yes,
You
sir.
know him?
No, I'm just saying, like,
No.
I want to follow him.
Does he have an Instagram? He wants to know who that is.
Oh, he does have an Instagram. His name is Fade Doctor now.
Okay.
But it was Pancholin, bro.
Pancho.
Panchito.
Hey,
Fade Doctor.
look, I'm talking about like 10 years ago. This is the first barber I know making $2,000 a week. I'm talking about 10 years ago. 10 years ago.
Trying to be like
Charging
you,
$15.
my boy.
Charging $15.
Hey, at that time, bro.
Look, this guy will buy new shoes every week. That's how much he was standing on them every week. I swear. Every Saturday you saw this fool with new Nikes. Like that. He was just cutting. He was an old school. So I was like, I asked you guys that question because I like thinking like in the future, how am I gonna do my next 10 years as a barber, you know? Do I really want to be charging 50 and taking an hour, or do I want to charge maybe 80 and take an hour, and that's where I'm aiming at? Definitely don't want to be doing like 18, 19 haircuts a day. You know, but then for some people that's what they like. You know, at first I did like that. In the beginning of my career, it was like, as long as I could take care of more people, that's my satisfaction. If I could cut 20 people, that's my satisfaction because I took care of 20 people. Now it's the opposite. Now it's like, as long as I do 10, I'm good. I'm good.
Right now that you mentioned that about that barber buying shoes every week, let's bring up that topic of what do you guys think are the best shoes to be in while you're cutting hair? What helps your feet? I think
The ones Chava got on right now.
really talk about feet that much. Like we don't talk about how much we stand on our feet,
boy
and
got on
like I don't think barbers take good care of their feet enough. You know, I sometimes I walk into barbershops, they have no mat. And I'm
No
like,
mat,
wow,
yeah. I'll be like,
wow,
what?
no mat, bro, and working on Converse, bro.
And with
like,
Vans
what?
or Converse.
Like, Vans or Converse, like, damn, that hurts. But if you want to tell them, Diego, when we were at CT Expo, there's actually people putting up stands with like insoles, like these crazy insoles now that they have for
And
like
they
the
massage
barber
your feet
community.
while you
And I think
stand.
you bought some, right? So
Yeah, I bought
how
some.
was that experience out there? So you could let the guys know.
So what was happening with me is that my knee was starting to hurt already. One of my right knee. So whichever you put pressure on, whatever feet you put pressure on, it started to hurt. And like, so like Thursday will be my Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I already did like 30 hours at the shop. Saturday will come, my knee will hurt, bro. I'm like, damn, I need some new insoles. I wear them now only on the weekend. I don't wear them every day, but they work. They massage your feet and your heel. They put pressure on certain areas.
I just bought a pair of those.
Right? They're good, right? They're really
Amazing,
bro. And yeah, I haven't found some good shoes. These, the first time I bought these and I used them to wear shoes, I got calentura, bro. My feet were so hot, my body just got like a calentura. I got sick, literally, bro.
Dang.
So I haven't found some good shoes though.
I think the ones, the Nike, the
Jordan
first
ones?
Yeah, those are pretty good shoes. They're like flat. You get some good insoles. You're gonna be flat all day. I like them. I think they're pretty cool.
Oh, which one you rocking? 90 to something? I know he.
Those ones, I feel like they ain't comfortable for me because I'm flat-footed, but some New Balances, bro.
Who were all flat footed? Nah, nah, joking.
Oh yeah, New Balances.
The New Balances?
The new ones, the 3060s.
Which ones though?
The 3060s, I think that's
The
what.
9050s.
The new or
9050s.
90 something, right?
9060, so?
9060?
9060.
Oh, okay, 9060.
I think so, yeah.
The 2002 Rs.
Man, I was gonna get those. I seen everybody had them. I was like, yeah, I'm not even.
You be cutting with those, no more?
Yeah, I cut with Air Maxes. I mean, Vapor Maxes, my Jordans and stuff. Sometimes different type of shoes, but they're looking all uncomfortable.
Yeah, look comfortable?
Yeah, hell yeah.
But
I
are
be
they
doing-
comfortable? That's the thing.
Yeah, I be did 10, 12-hour shifts fucking from Thursday to Saturday, and I go home, my both knees hurt, my plantilla, my foot hurts, everything. I be,
Hey, what
even
do
the-
you do when that moment comes throughout the day? You still got 3 hairs left.
Bro, I'm sitting back, reclining on my station and just cutting from far away like that.
Yeah, cause I have a homie from my shop. He goes inside the restroom and he sits down in the toilet.
Yeah?
Hey, he tells the client, "I'm gonna use the
I'm gonna
restroom."
use that one.
Yeah, listen, I'm gonna use the restroom and just sit down in the toilet for like 5 minutes. It's gonna help you, bro. I done it. I feel like I'm in jail or something.
Yeah, that feeling be gacho, bro.
Yeah.
The knees and the feet.
Hell
Especially
yeah.
when you're a heavy boy. All that peso on your knees. It's
For
over.
sure. Hey, so you guys had to fight this weekend, right? Right here, you guys hosted the fight.
yeah.
Let us know. Let us know how was that? How was that? You guys could share something with us.
Great performance, Javante Davis, savage.
I'm $60 richer thanks to Chava. He had his money on Martin, right?
Yeah,
Hey.
how to do it? I mean, Frank Martin looked like a beast. You're winning it,
Hey,
but
I agree
Hey,
with Chava on that
that's
one,
what it
bro.
is.
Frank Martin looked pretty buff. I underestimated Tank low key, but it was a good fight, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh.
It was a good fight, and Javante.
What happened with the Benavides one?
Sure.
Benavides, he dominated that
You
fight.
dominated that one? Okay.
you know, this is his first light heavyweight fight, so you know that second one was gonna be epic.
So light heavyweight, what's that? Like 156? No, 166?
Light heavyweight is
175.
175? Oh, okay. So he went up.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I mean, his performance was cool, but he fought better before, you know? But like how he was saying, it was his first time going right there. But his regular weight is 168. That's where he's trying to catch Canelo right there.
Canelo, yeah.
Hey, that'll be a crazy fight, yo.
Yeah.
So who do you guys got? Started from Rojo. You got Canelo or Benavides?
Go.
That's hard.
We're talking in super middleweight, right?
Yeah.
At Benavides weight.
Dang, might have to go with Benavides because I mean Canelo got it too, but I'm gonna go with Benavides, low key.
Moy?
Damn, you know Canelo the fan favorite. Everybody about to go for him, you know. But hey, I heard somewhere out there that they kind of sparred on the low somewhere, and Benavides kind of whooped him. So who knows? Let's see what he got, you know.
Jess, who
you
you
got?
got?
I don't know boxing, so I'll just go with Canelo.
That's right.
That's right.
Bandwagon.
That's right, Jay. Hey, look, straight up, Canelo's still the GOAT. He got it right now. If that fight were to happen next year, I'm gonna go Canelo. If it happens in like 2-3 years,
I agree.
it could
I
be
agree.
questionable.
I
It could be
agree.
questionable.
Shout out
I agree.
Yeah, facts. I'm going for Canelo, bro. That experience, you know, that comes to play.
Yeah, just Benavides, if they wait 2 years, I think Benavides got him.
That's what I'm saying. That's what
Got
I
him.
think they'll wait for 2 years.
I agree, bro.
Benavides is getting better. Like,
Yeah.
after taking this fight, he earned his stripes right there, light heavyweight. If he gets his other one and does a great performance, we might see if he can compare with Dimitri Bivol and Better Beef, see what happens there. But if not, hey, that Canelo one will be perfect.
Hell yeah.
That's true, bro.
Hey, so KO, what was it? You invited your family, the barbers,
Yeah, it
clients?
was
or
actually
you-
like a watch party that we had. We invited some of the clients, some our family members that were here. And
what is
pretty
it,
much
free
was kinda
food, or
like
you bring your own
yeah,
thing,
Yeah, no,
or?
we did like a potluck.
Potluck.
Some of the barbers pitched in for a potluck, and then me and Omar actually took care of the meat, and we grilled back there. We set up the patio. We got the grill in. Shout outs to Eric's dad that let us get the grill. We set it all up. It was nice. It was a nice outcome.
it turned out-
A few
it was-
people were here. We had the cocktail tables out. We had the Gran Malo spinning around, and all the TVs were on. It was a good epic event. It was dope. I think everyone had a really, really good time. And
Did
we can't
any
wait for the
clients
next
come
fight.
or no? Do clients
Yeah.
come? Yeah.
Yeah, the clients are open to come, so we do it kind of for them, so they can have a place to come and watch it. I know these pay-per-view fights, they don't really have them everywhere, so we try to put a fun environment for people to come and enjoy the fight with us, and be more on a personal level. To see, we had a quiniela going on, so we try to make every event that we have here fun and family oriented.
What's the next event you're gonna have right here?
The next one is still in the works, bro. Actually, the next thing we're trying to get a class going over here, so we'll probably have a share class or a content class, something like that, for people to come and check it out. But we're still working on it. We just had the grand opening and the fight night, so we're chilling out probably for the next few weeks and prep something real good. We don't want it to be like an every week type of thing,
Yeah,
We want people
yeah.
to get that urge to want to come back and enjoy their times here.
I think it's dope though. I was actually telling GT because I don't see a lot of barbershops do watch parties. I know they try to talk about it, but it's not like it never happens. I know other shops will be like trying to do like FIFA tournaments, but my thing is like those events are great, bro, for the barbershop to invite your clients, to invite people that you don't know,
Yeah.
let the community know. It's like it's more marketing for you guys,
Take it away. Let's talk about the grand opening.
Moy, can you take it away? You were showcasing that day. How did you feel the energy?
Damn, brother.
Who didn't you like that was here? Because I didn't like some people. Nah, I'm joking.
Nah. Damn, bro. I was honestly nervous. I had some little canes with my girl a little bit earlier and started feeling a little anxious and nervous. But
Is that Cane's, bro?
yeah, I think
you're
it
not supposed to
stuffed me too
eat,
much,
bro.
But shout out to the homie Oscar. Him and his girl pulled up and they brought me a little buzz ball. I chugged it, and after that, I was straight, bro. It kind of just calmed me down and got me ready for the showcase. It was honestly a dope event, bro. It was dope meeting a lot of different barbers, a lot of different talents, and the networking was amazing. A lot of great barbers out here, and damn, a lot of people really showed out. They had the little caballo on there and stuff,
Shout out Wester.
Yeah, shout out Wester, shout out Alex Cuts and all of them that pulled up, and damn, bro, it was just great turnout. Shout out KO and shout out Solo Mobo, man.
Solo Mobile.
Hey Diego, what about you, bro? I know I had you kind of like on the inside, just trying to get everything ready. So I appreciate you for doing that for us. But what was like kind of like your take on that? I don't know if you've ever taken on events like that, but what was it that we haven't heard? Because I think we discussed the event a lot.
Oh, okay.
But we wanna
Well,
let
me,
the team know,
I'm always just like looking at it from a different angle, where like, what can we do better, or how can we organize it in a different way? But overall, I think it was really great, bro. The only thing that kind of was like getting on the way is that you had rim dip in the back, and there was a line for rim dip, but people didn't know if it was a line to watch the showcasers, or like it was packed more for the rim
it was a
dip.
line to watch the showcases, a line to get the drinks, and a line to get in the
Shout out Rim
restroom.
Drip, man.
Yeah, but it was good. Yeah, he's gonna say
The whole
that was
day.
about it. Everything else was dope. I think we kept it under the time that we were gonna keep it. Nobody was wilding out. Everybody was showing love. No,
You didn't see none of that, bro. There was a
Afterwards.
couple people getting dragged out. Like,
Yeah.
Oh,
they
I
were
did see
fellas
someone.
for
I saw
sure,
one. I
bro.
saw one.
I'm not
I
gonna
saw-
say who. I'm not gonna put them out there, but you know who you are. If you watch this, hey,
Which one did
You had a
see,
good
Diego,
time for
when
sure.
we were outside?
Huh?
You seen that guy getting?
Yeah, I saw the guy that got dragged out, bro.
faded.
Yeah, he was having a
Rim
good
Jake had
time.
the
He was
good
having a good
drinks.
time. Yeah.
I thought that was Moy right there. I was like, damn, dog.
I don't drink.
Yeah, overall though, I saw a lot of LA barbers, a lot of barbers that I know. It's just good to come out and catch up with people, I was catching up with everyone. Overall, it was dope, KO. I liked it. I loved it.
Yeah, right now I want to bring in Omar. That's part of the Barbershop too. He is co-owner with me. So we want to hear what he has to say about the grand opening and some of the events that's been having. Omar is not a barber. He's actually getting into familiarizing himself with barber events and the barber community. So let's bring you up. Omar, you can sit here. I'm going to sit next to Diego. We'll share mics, and then you'll share mics right here with Eric. So come on in.
So Solo Mobile, tell us your name and how you got into and how you started getting into barbering.
So DTB in the house in the city of Downey, huh?
Yeah.
So I've been going obviously to barbershops my whole life. You know, when the opportunity came to work with somebody, it literally lined up perfectly. KO and I, we talked about it. You know, we have a lot of things in common. People don't know about. And we just kept talking about it. It came to fruition, and we decided Downey would be the city. He wanted to make a move, and I'm from Downey, so I wanted to bring him over in the team.
So what do you do outside? What do you do outside barbering? What's your profession?
So it's a long story, but I come from a medical background. I also do mobile vaccines for dogs and cats. I'm part owner of a music studio as well. What else I do?
So I know you were telling me a little bit that you're like more in the entrepreneurial side of it, right?
Right.
So what sparked that? Because I feel like a lot of entrepreneurs, I don't know if you could agree, we're rebels. Like we don't want to work for no one. We don't want to abide by the rules. Like we'll take on the risk. We'll take on the responsibility. So like what sparked that in you to be an entrepreneur?
So I was in the medical field for 15 years. You know, I was working 12-hour shifts at that hospital. I did it for a long time. And after probably 12 years being there, COVID hit. My heart wasn't there anymore. So I was during that process, I was also doing other things, meaning other businesses. And I just wasn't there. So I wanted to do my own thing, just grow as a person. In like the next phase of life, like you guys talked about it. You guys want to open. Moy said it. Possibly opening a barbershop in the future. So the same thing. If you don't want to keep cutting hair or doing 15 cuts a day, it's the same. It's what's the next step in your life. You know, in your vision. Yeah.
It's crazy how me and Omar kind of met. He kind of just started as my client, actually a barbershop client. And then I was able to service him, and then we started talking about dogs, and then he came over to vaccinate my dog, and then the conversation went a little bit more personal. It had nothing to do with barbering. We just started talking about life. Period. I know his wife's family growing up. I grew up with a lot of them, so it's crazy how we had a lot of things in common. And then from there, we kind of took it away to like just speaking about goals and making dreams come true and stuff like that. And I think we lined up perfectly, and we brought this idea to life. And we were glad to bring this beautiful barbershop to the city of Downey. And now we're actually serving the city of Downey. We have a great team with us. Everyone has their own attributes for the barbershop. Every single individual here that we hand selected to be part of our team has definitely a lot to bring to the table. So we're excited for what's to come. We're actually just starting, man. And we're just starting with this project. We have about 2 or 3 months in, and the grand opening just happened. It was a great event, and I feel like everything that we've put our minds together to bring out for the public has been a successful and well-developed project. So I'm really excited for what we all have in store for the future, for the barbershop, for the barber industry. And not just that, you know, we're looking to bring out a merch line and hopefully a product line soon. So all that, taking everyone's ideas in consideration so that we can also be a team where they can see us that we are trying to grow as a team and not individually, but we are also here to help everyone reach their individual goals as well, bro.
So I know you asked, like, you know, you're not a barber, for example, right? You're not a barber. So I think it's really good that I partner up with KO because I see it differently than you guys do. You guys are all barbers. Yeah. I see it more from the customer side. You know, you guys were talking about, we're talking about the grand opening. We talked about having a showcase, right? I had been to a few showcases before we opened the shop. And I was like, okay, it's cool, right? Like if you're a barber, showcasing all that stuff. But what about people that are coming to support that are not barbers? How do you keep them here? How do you get their interest going? So we talked about, okay, we're gonna do a showcase inside. Of course, drinks from Rim Drip help. The bar by the Wolf Spot too. Shout out to the Wolf Spot. But we were like, let's have some vendors outside. Not only barber vendors, of course, food, music, DJ, all that stuff. So you come in here, look at a lot of people that I know that are not barbers. They were like, man, I had no idea. Like they were looking at Moist Design, Victor's Design. They were like, that's crazy. I had no idea people were doing that. People like myself, I get what I consider a normal cut, right? So when they see like super designs or color and all that stuff, they and of course KO. People, they're like, I had never seen that side of barbering. They think it's like next level kind of stuff. But yeah, we just wanted to have everybody have a good time. That's all it was. Come in, look at the showcasers, have a drink, have some food, buy some merch, enjoy the live music from Barriada Music, and then also Steel and I filled it. My buddy from his name is Chris. He hit me up. He was like, hey, I have a horse. I was like, I know you have a horse. Can I bring it? And I said, okay. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know what the legality behind that is. But he said, no, it's like a pet. You just, I could just pull up. I said, okay, pull up. Rancho Humilde, they brought a lowrider. Shout out to Rocky, Jimmy, and JB. Super cool guys. They've always treated me like family. They pulled up. They brought one of the lowriders. It was just a really dope event. A lot of people had a lot of fun for sure.
Yeah, I think it's always good to have the perspective of the business side,
Right.
Because I always worry too. Like I tell people like, I worry about the people who come to these events and they have nothing to do with barbering, but we have to keep them entertained somehow or make money out of them somehow. Like selling them a shirt,
Right.
Selling them maybe another service that's not outside of barbering, So can you share with us a little bit, bro? What has been the key to like doing business with a partner? What's the key? What are like 3 keys that you could share with anybody that's maybe planning to partner up with? Maybe these barbers are planning to partner up with anybody. What are like 3 keys that you could give us?
For sure, you have to have trust, 100%. Trust, you know what I mean? When we talked with KO, you have to trust a person 100%. Obviously, not only with money, but with like projects, things that are going on that when the barbershop is building in future. For sure, I also think loyal, because I'm sure people are going to come and be in my ear, his ear, that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? And I think work as a team, because we can only do so much, so we need a team around this. He's only here so much. I'm only here so much. Jess is our manager.
Jess, you're the manager?
Yeah, Jess is the manager.
Right.
Yeah.
Shut up, manager, man.
Yeah, we just announced it over when we had the fight, the fight,
Oh,
the watch party.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
How you feel about that, Jess?
It's good.
You ready to regañarlos a todos? Or what?
I already did, so it's okay.
You're ready to get Moy by the ear until
Never.
Hey, but how do you guys feel about that then, Moy? Like, cause I never heard of that.
I
Like,
want to be manager.
I'm going to
It's cool.
GT. You better put, I'm gonna go.
cool. I don't wanna be manager.
I'm gonna have to go tell GT put me as a manager over there.
I think she deserves it for sure.
Yeah. So you guys like having leadership outside of KO and Solo Mobile?
I feel like because how Omar said, how Solo Mobile said he's and him and KO are busy and they're only here so much, and sometimes they're taking care of stuff outside for the barbershop, and we need somebody to hey, like, where could we get this, or where's this, where's that? And I feel like for sure it's a big help to us and for them as well.
Yeah, I think it helps you guys work as a team more too.
Yeah, for sure.
And I think it helps Jess too. I think at the end, like, I'm pretty sure your goal and KO's goal, we talk about it. Like the barbers that are inside our shop, for they could leave one day and start their own endeavors, right? And I think that's great because it creates a position for Jess to get that experience, that managerial experience, that dealing with other barbers, like checking out, making sure everything's all right. So I think that's a great idea that you guys came up with that, KO. I never... I'm telling you, I'm gonna go back to GT. I'm gonna GT put me as manager at the shop.
Put that guy as manager, man.
Hey, you heard him, GT. Get this, interview him.
It's cool to have a manager to put the blame on, if anything goes bad.
I'm gonna put it on Jess.
Hey, so far, how you guys like working with each other, and what's one thing that you guys like, and then one thing that you guys dislike?
Shit,
Working.
I think it's smooth. I feel like we all work with each other pretty smooth. I feel like everybody comes in their own moods at different periods of times. You know, going on at home, you're happy, sad, whatever. But at the end of the day, we're all chill, and you know, we all get along. And yeah, I think that's what we're just trying to do. Kind of just stick together and be a team and rock on for sure.
Yeah, it definitely feels like a vibe in here, and I feel like a lot of us just click already. So we knew each other before working here. So now that we're here, we're just like creating that space. Just it's lit, straight up. Yeah.
I just hate when everybody gets my paint or my gel. Nah,
You be
whatever's
getting
in
my
my
paint too,
station
pa.
is for the whole shop. You already
It's
know.
cool. It's cool. Shout out to everybody that came out to the.
Man, shout out Hibachi Gas. That's all I got.
Shout out to all the vendors that came out, man.
Shout out Dirty Cat Shrimp.
For real. Shout out Loud House, Rim Drip.
Rim Drip.
All the
Everything,
vendors
man.
that were here. And you know,
It was
like,
great.
shout out to the city of Downey and the community that just came together just to support us that day. While we were in here, before we actually stepped out, it was a packed house out there, and it was really a heartfelt feeling just to see
sure.
everyone show love and smiling, and we just couldn't wait to come into the barbershop and check it out. I think it was great, bro. It was a fantastic event. I'm excited for what's to come and the next events that we're able to plan out as a team, and the next projects. It doesn't always have to be a showcase or a barber battle or anything like that. I like the unity that we carry. I feel like we're building our identity. We definitely stamped that in the barber industry of how we did our grand opening. So I'm sure people are excited to see everything else that we have to put out for the barber industry as well. I'm very proud of every single one of you. I see that there's a lot of things that we're great at, but there's a lot of things that we're gonna work to be the best. You know, there's always room for improvement from every single individual in here. I'm glad that we were able to have the DTB podcast come here into the barbershop and host one of the episodes here. I'm glad that you guys were part of this. I think that we also want to announce some of the merch that we have here. We put out our first shirt out the day of the grand opening, which is back there. You want to show them, Moy? So if you want to get your shirt today, I got mine on right now. Some of the barbers got theirs on, so they could come here or send us a DM at Kolores Dept on Instagram. We'll save one for you. We can ship it out, whatever it takes. You know, we have a few shirts left, and we're excited because the next drop of merch is coming. So it's something we're definitely working on.
Yeah, I mean, one thing for sure for me is my next step is bringing back my clothing brand, bro. Because I used to have a clothing brand, and it was Nothing to Something. That's where I got the name from. And I kind of took a break when I started getting into barbering because I wanted to focus on barbering, getting good first, you know, all of that. And then I had my daughter. She's 8 months right now. So,
congratulations,
I
bro.
appreciate that, bro.
Congrats.
Yeah, because
How you like it right now? What's been one of the hardest things? Because I'm about to be a dad, bro.
oh yeah,
So I'm asking everybody.
I seen that, man.
Shout out
Congrats, bro.
Fatherhood. Father's Day just passed. Shout out to all the fathers.
Shout out to all the fathers.
Yes, sir.
Hey, bro, it's dope, man, being a father, you know. But the first month when they're born, that's the toughest. But after that, it gets easy, bro. Like just the sleeping wise, because they wake up every 2 hours to eat. That's the only hard part. Because right now she's 8 months, so it's a little easier, you know, and more fun. But it's a blessing, bro.
Hey, so how much time do you recommend me to take off once the kid is born?
I mean, I took off like a week and a half.
We're gonna have completely, so
Yeah.
10 days.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I'm planning to do.
Yeah, it's cool. Like take like 2 weeks off, bro. Just be with your girl because she's gonna need it, you know.
Yeah.
She's gonna be like exhausted. That depression sometimes hits and all that. It's real, bro. But it's an experience. It's cool, you know.
Yeah. So Nothing to Something. What happened to that brand and what is your how are you planning to bring it back to life?
So it's because running a clothing brand, bro, it's like another job. So when I was going to school, I was working at the barbershop, and I wasn't making much money in the barbershop at that time because I was barely learning how to cut hair. I had a graveyard job, a security, so I was doing that. I felt like I didn't have no time for my clothing brand, so I just put a stop onto it. and I knew I was always gonna come back to it later when I'm more like secure and financially, and I feel like now is about perfect timing. I'm about to come back. I have some things planned out, but for sure I've been trying to help with the clothing brand right here at Kolores, trying to give them some more ideas and all that, and then I'll come back to my stuff. But yeah, like the event that we had here, the grand opening, it was huge, bro. There was a lot of people, and I kind of regret not having my own stand right here, selling my merch and stuff. But I feel like it's good to put myself out there more.
Yeah. I think it's great. You should definitely keep helping KO with the clothing brand. I always tell someone like help other people's visions become alive. Because at the end of the day, you're gonna want to do that too, and you're learning as you go. And the cool thing about this is that you're not putting in the money. You're not putting. I'm pretty sure like they're investing in it, but you're the one learning. Oh, okay, we could maybe make it bigger. We could maybe change the font in the back. You're already learning as you go. You learn how to do the graphic designing, how to actually produce the shirt. Like how much to sell it for, how much did we get it for. You start learning all that, bro.
Yeah, because when I was doing my brand, this was like before COVID. So the prices was different. We recently went to go look at some prices for this shirt. Damn, bro, the prices went up crazy.
It went up, huh?
For printing, for clothes, like. So it just makes me think like I'm gonna have to save some good money, Yeah, because everyone has their own brand now, bro. So it's kind of tough. It's a lot of competition out there because everyone has their brand. Everyone has the same things to offer. So you want to be different,
Yeah.
You want to be different from everyone else, stand out and stuff.
Yeah, it's tough, but you shouldn't let it intimidate you guys. Like me doing YouTube right now, like the key to like my vision keep staying alive is I realized that there's something that they call it's called 1,000 true fans. You only need 1,000 true fans, bro. Think about it. If you have 1,000 true fans and you sell them 2 products a year for $50, you made 100K right there.
Yeah.
So people want to we want to compare ourselves to Nike and Adidas, but they have so much resources, so much money, so much marketing, so much research. Now us, think about it. You only need 1,000 people. If you have 1,000 people and you're able to sell them let's say you sell them 3 products a year, you're making 150K a year. So I feel like that should intimidate you. Definitely start the brand and start teaming up with other people. And I think just aim for. I'm aiming for 10,000 of my own community. At the end, the ultimate goal of a brand is to build community.
Yeah,
you have to build a community.
Anything's possible, bro.
Yeah,
honestly, put your mind into it, like you could get it done.
Oh yeah,
anything you do,
And whatever we can help you, we'll make sure to try to help you on that.
We've been talking about a hat too, right?
A hat? Yeah, a hat will be tied to
a little collab of nothing is something
right.
With Kolores. We've been on the talks, like a cool little fitted. So that's something I never did. That's something I always wanted to do. So I brought KO into the idea, like, hey, like I have this plan now. It'll be cool. We'll put the Kolores and nothing is something together, and it's on the works, bro. It's on the works.
Chava, share with us a little bit what you trying to do.
Man, I got a few stuff brewing up. One thing's for sure, I want to get into SMP. So I'm studying for that. I'm gonna get my equipment, and real soon I'm gonna be posting about that, doing all types of content. And I'm just growing. I'm doing more things. I'm trying to do perms, learn shear work, just grow more in this industry. Cause yeah, like Moy said, the goal for a lot of us will be to own our own barbershop, and yeah, stay tuned.
That's dope, bro. So I know I've been working with you for a few years, and one thing that you always brought to the table was great energy.
You say you was doing pressed juices?
Yeah, he used to do pressed juices.
I need that, bro. I need that.
Chava actually just came from Utah learning that SMP class, bro.
Yeah. I just took a trip.
So you want to do SMP, right?
Yes, sir.
Because my thing, I know it's hard to get clients for SMP. Some people pitch it to you like it's easy, but it's a bit difficult. Now, I'm not saying you can't make money out there. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of potential in that, especially if you have a lot of balding clients.
Mm-hmm. Or even beards, bro. You could do the beards.
You could do SMP on beard?
Or alopecia, scarring is, like if they're fading a little bit, just on the hairline.
Oh,
okay. The girls,
just getting that full sharp look or whatever, they
need
may be.
Yeah. I know it runs for like 5,000 the license, 4,000, 5,000.
Yeah, it can get pricey.
Yeah.
And then your equipment too. If you're gonna get like the setup and all that, it can be around that.
For sure.
Yeah.
No. Yeah. Hopefully you can get that.
Thank you. Yeah, hopefully next month. You know,
Ooh,
we'll get that
already.
going. Yes, sir.
Let's go.
Yes, sir.
Jess, share with us a little bit your future goals or your near goals.
Right now in the near future is just helping KO and Omar and the guys, put the shop out there and just expand, Personally, I'm not sure yet. I don't want to open up a barbershop, that's for sure. No, I don't. I really don't. I don't know, maybe get into something else, like real estate. I'm really into coffee, so maybe, my girl, wants to open a coffee shop. Something small, nothing too big, nothing crazy. I don't want to stop cutting hair completely. Maybe just work like 2 days, that's it. Focus on, my family, my girl, my nephews, That's about it, though.
Yeah.
I was telling Jess last time that a lot of people don't know coffee is the #1 drink in the world.
It is?
More than alcohol or
Damn,
water. Coffee
no
is
way.
the
More than
#1 drink.
alcohol?
More than
Yeah.
alcohol.
What?
Coffee is
Because
#1
anybody
in the
could drink
world.
it.
I drink 3 cups of alcohol in one day and one of coffee. Nah. Yeah, that's good. I think you should do that one today.
Yeah, well, right now, I'm just trying out. I go to every Sunday, try spots.
What's the best one right now that you try that people could
Camel?
visit? Huh?
Camel?
Camel?
And
Where's that
then on Los Feliz by, I don't know if you're familiar with Mirate, the restaurant.
No, I live near right there.
Okay,
in Los
it's on
Felix.
Vermont.
Vermont in
Yeah.
Los Felix?
Yeah.
Damn, bro, I'm right there on Normandy.
No, that is good.
Yeah,
I mean,
right there. I could walk there.
the line is long, but it's not long
Camel.
because it's like an in and out. It only has like 4 options. That's it. So it's in and out.
Have you tried a Dutch Bros?
No, I haven't.
I've been seeing that. That's
I've been
been so
seeing people
hyped
do
up.
Dutch Bros,
But you know what? I don't like coffee like that. Like that's like a Starbucks. I don't like coffee like Starbucks. This is like authentic
I don't
coffee.
like coffee from Starbucks.
Yeah, this is like coffee. Like
I'll get it though. I'll get the coffee from
Just
Starbucks, but I'll get the coffee from Starbucks. But nah, like I'll drink half of it.
No.
It has so much sugar. Like why?
Yeah.
Why you
Yeah.
have 18 ingredients in my caramel macchiato?
Yeah.
Like, you know,
Where do you say you live?
I live in East Hollywood.
Oh, okay, no, because I would say there's one in Koreatown called Alchemist. That one. So go to those
Oh,
two.
I know that one.
That one.
Ernie brought me some.
Because that's like coffee.
I go to the Hollywood House right there in.
And I haven't tried it. I'm gonna check it out.
Hollywood?
East Hollywood.
Oh, my bad, bro.
There's one in
Invite us
Downey.
over.
There's one local in Downey that actually he just brought his son yesterday. It's
Café de
called
Olla,
Café de
yeah.
Olla.
Oh, yeah,
Really,
tell
really
me about
good.
it.
He's been doing more and more pop-ups, like local pop-ups. Really nice family from Downey. And then there's also one in Linwood called Drips on Imperial and MOK.
Oh, right next to La Pasta.
There you go.
Hey, shout out
Yeah.
La Pasta, man. That spot is fire. If you want to take a girl out somewhere, it's cool. You got that fire Fredo Fettuccine,
For the low, for the low, for the
What's
low.
up, you got
For
me
the
or
low,
what?
low.
So Moy, share a little bit about what you want to do, bro.
Damn, bro. Everything's in God's plans and God's hands, Only He determines what can happen. But, dang, the goals are, for me, is just to open up a shop, build myself, for sure, an empire, build myself a name for my family, make my mom proud, for sure. Kind of be like, damn, my son did it. He had a shop for the both of us. But, I mean, in the future, obviously own a shop and then probably get into, like, owning property and renting it out or stuff like that. But yeah, kind of a little bit of something what Omar be doing. I like what he be doing, so kind of want to do a little bit like that too. But I don't want to completely stop cutting hair. I want to keep my doors open to a couple of options, that just, have my family financially stable, because growing up, it's been good, but it's the ups and downs, that kind of make you and push you to really push for your goals and stuff, So the goals, own a shop, build my empire, and just get into maybe owning property and stuff for sure.
Moy's gonna be the next boxer barber for sure. Boxer we got.
What do you mean by that? What do you mean?
Well, tell him Moy who you're cutting right now.
Oh, dang! Shout out to my guy Arturo Barrera. He just got signed to Top Rank. He has he's 5-0 right now, 4 knockouts. And guy's a beast. I actually grew up with him, and yeah, I've been chopping up ever since. And you guys got to stay tuned with him. Watch him. He's an upcoming champ. Just about to get a little interview with C4 as well. So just wait on that.
Are you gonna
He's
cut him
dope.
up for that interview?
Yeah. I'll be chopping them up every time. So hopefully, I got locked in. I really look up to West Coast Barber. West Coast Barber, he's a really dope barber. He has his own studio. He be cutting up Benavides, and he's just traveling with Benavides everywhere. So I'm like, damn, that'll be dope for sure.
Yeah.
Eventually.
So you do see yourself traveling a little bit with him?
Yeah, for
If the
sure.
chance comes?
Yeah. I got a couple like artists here and there, like people that are a society, like kind of around that music stuff. Like kind of work with Dell Records a little bit too, some of their artists and managers and stuff. But my goal is to be like maybe a celebrity artist and get my name out there. Just put my name out there in general, for sure.
Yeah. I think overall, every barber eventually will become like businessman.
Yeah,
We
hopefully
have a
that's the
lot
goal,
of-
bro.
We make a lot of income, and then we at some point we need to invest that cash somewhere.
Yeah,
and we're like,
for
what
sure.
can we do? We could possibly do more. You
Yeah, I
know?
feel like it's all the clients we have, bro. Like they all do different things, so it opens up our minds to try different things as well.
Yeah. I think the real estate thing. The sooner we start, the better.
Yeah, bro, for sure.
Yeah, the sooner we start, the better.
That's the goal.
But make sure you guys have your finances straight because, like, you guys can prove it in taxes. I think that's the most important thing. We already make the money. We
I'm
already make
hiding
the
from
money.
the IRS
We
right
just
now,
gotta.
bro.
Vamos a hacer ladrillos.
I'm dodging the IRS right now, bro.
Yeah. No, it's good for a while. I tell everyone to do it for a while. Do it in the beginning. Afterwards, the sooner you want to start doing business and be bankable, start doing it more legit.
Yeah.
Right now, honestly, like taxes are high. They're crazy. So sometimes we don't want to report everything, but eventually you do want to build wealth. We have to be legit.
Yeah.
And the sooner we start being legit, the easier it's gonna become.
Yeah.
Taxes is just the thing we gotta deal with, So
Yeah.
Rojo finishes up with what are your plans? What are your goals? Are you single, married? Are you looking for someone?
Yeah, I'm tied there right now. I just got married. Nah, I'm playing. Shout out my girl though. But to be honest, honestly, the barbershop that I was at before, I didn't really have that larger vision. I didn't have that picture in my head. And honestly, when I got here, everybody helped me. Everybody was open doors. So honestly, right now, the next 5 years is for sure grow right here. Make more content, make more reels, blow up, and hopefully, have my own shop hopefully in a couple of years. But also, food truck coming on the way. Just know I'm gonna have a food truck in a couple of years. That's my little side hustle that I want to do too. So get that going.
Yeah, I think a food truck would be good. My brother actually has one. And you want to buy it?
Let me know.
Yeah, but hey, Rojo, how do you feel about social media? Though? Like, you feel great doing content? Like, you feel comfortable already recording yourself?
To be honest, I get nervous in front of a lot of people, but honestly, that's one thing. Going back to how we were talking about that earlier too, I feel like social media does have a big influence. Because honestly, where I was at before, I didn't really make reels. I didn't really do none of that. And he would always tell me, he would type in with me, make a reel, do this. Even though if it's not what you want it to be, post it. Honestly, losing my fear in that helped me out a lot. Because honestly, the reels did help me blow up.
So, have you guys gotten over the fear of showing your face on camera and talking to the camera or no? Yeah? Nah?
I mean, it's still there, but you the more you do it, you get.
I was seeing Jess, you show a lot. You show your face a lot. That's
I
good.
just don't talk, but
But you
show my
don't
face.
talk. You don't talk, but you show your face.
Yeah.
It's good though. It's good. We just gotta do it somehow.
We're getting there.
I seen
Yeah.
this post, bro, where saying that uploading videos with music playing, that's like the new just having pure pictures on your feed, like it's kind of burnt out already.
Yeah.
So they're saying is a voiceover, your voice. That's the thing to do. nowadays.
Voiceover, but then first place is just talking straight to the camera.
Yeah.
That's the one that's taking over.
Which is the hardest, like getting in front of the camera and talking and editing the video, listening to yourself is like what we hate the most, is to listen to our own selves on the video and to set to upload and put the caption and all that stuff. I think that's some of the greatest challenges. But once you do it and you practice it more often and more often, it just comes natural. Like for myself, so like yesterday we were doing the FN barber battle, fight night barber battle. We did the promos for that, and like I did it like in 2 takes. The guys are doing it like in 5 takes, and they're like, "Bro, how do you do it? Can you do it for me?" And I was just like, "Bro, you just have to practice, and the more you practice, you just get familiar with it and just take it away.
for sure.
Like that's how it is. The more practice makes perfect.
Exactly.
Yeah, what I just started learning is just like be yourself, just show your personality, you know. It becomes easier when we're just documenting, when we're just like being ourselves. So to wrap this up, Solo Mobile and KO, I have a question. What are your, where do you guys see the shop in the next year? Like realistically, and the team, regarding the clientele, regarding the brand, where do you guys see it?
We want to be out there. We want to be at multiple events. A few of the barbers here, hopefully showcasing, growing as a team, making it, family friendly. Everybody likes coming here. It's a cool environment, and then possibly, who knows, in the future, opening another barbershop. But first, we got to focus on this, on the team, on just getting bigger, building, one step at a time.
I think one of the key things that we're actually focusing on right now, so everyone that's listening, man, we have 2 open chairs available that are ready to fill up. So if you're ready to join this great team, let us know. Send us a DM. So that's one of the first goals that we are actually working on to get, filled up by either this month or before the summer's over. So we're taking all inquiries right now. Another thing too is just making the brand visible at almost every single event that you can see out in Southern California. We're pushing to be at multiple events for the next couple of months to the year ends. Another thing too that we're actually working on is the merch. And just working within the team itself as well, on the room for improvement, whether it's speaking in front of a camera, to better haircuts, to better customer service, just always improving. And one thing that is really unique about us is that once you walk into the barbershop, you can tell the different environment, the different experience that you get. They tell us all the time, which is great. Shout out to all the clients that have helped us out get to where we are right now. We also have a aromatherapy. So as soon as you walk into the shop, you get that scent. You get just a completely different experience when you come here. But yeah, some of the goals for the barbershop is just to be everywhere, put the name out there so everyone know what Kolores department is and what we're about, and just helping the team grow and making them happy. And I think we've been doing a great job ever since they stepped in here. So those are great things that we have planned out. And at the end of the day, it's just expanding and growing and being a team that can influence other people to want to be like us or even better than us.
I just give your Instagram, your name, everyone.
Charging 1,000.
Hey,
Well,
great.
my Instagram
Charging
is
$250. No.
nothing to something, bro. I mean, you can follow me right there. I'm only on Instagram right now. TikTok's coming soon,
That's right. Tell about the OnlyFans.
My Instagram is Fresh Fade Chava. Also my TikTok. So if y'all want to follow me,
Where can they book you? What app are you using to
I'm
book?
using Booksy.
My Instagram is just a barber.
I go on Instagram by Boy Cuts, double Z's at the end. We're just trying to bring Kolores on the map and just blow up, man.
Here, you can find me on Instagram, Rojo the Barber. Tap in, take care of you, and come check us out. Kolores Department in the house, man.
Big shout out to DTB for coming out to the city of Downey and showing love.
So make sure you guys check this episode out. Kolores, Downey, KO.
Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Make sure you catch us here in the city of Downey. If we're not here, we got a QR code where you can book your appointment right on our front door.
Yes,
we have
sir.
Instagram. We have a phone number. We're trying to get our followers up. Look out. We will be at our next event. We'll be at the Fight Night Barber Battle, which is coming in July. We're having some people showcase. We're also having a booth right there. So check us out. Now we're here in the city of Downey. We're on our way to be the best barbershop in the city of Downey. Let's go. Kolores Department in the house with DTB Podcast. Let's go.
Stay down, came up, God made a way.